Hello and welcome back to DDLC. This bond we share. We are moving on to part 9. Ah! Yeah, and we just broke down a door. Yay? Oh yeah, of course she's here. What happened? It's okay. You're not alone anymore. I'm here. That's the thing you say? Okay, never mind. Yay? Are you feeling okay? Oh, not that look. Ah. Yeah, it just isn't. Something isn't right, obviously. Yeah. Almost left up in my mouth. What the? Yeah, what are you doing? I mean, aside from the bad language, exactly! Oh, she's got the crazy eyes. From the original game. Like, why in the world would you do that? Don't! Please don't! I hate it! Uh, I am, but not for me. I might call the police, but not at the same time, not really. Unless there's a reason I should run. Ah! Donna, here I thought the kind, her arms up would make her weaker. That is surprising. I get it. I also get that, but this needs to stop. I get, but what you're doing is wrong. Oh, I understand. You're not the real Yuri. It's another dream, obviously. The school was never in this state. Last I checked. Only my messed up brain could come up with something this sickening. I think it's more like the heart than brain, but okay. Not bad artwork, I do have to admit, anyway. Yeah, I can't imagine what that's like, even though a knife does feel kinda cold. At least the blade of it, anyway. I don't like it. I when it's like a either. Shut up! I have no idea. Yeah. I wonder why. I mean, he seems to be struggling with abusive tendencies himself. I mean, he doesn't want to hurt her, but at the same time... Her, as in you, or that girl from the previous stream? I said shut up. That feeble little girl was worth 100 of me. She? What are you talking about? You... Why? What? That makes no sense. What did you do? You know what I mean. What did you do? She was a little child! You did nothing of the sort. You killed her. Huh. I mean, I'm kind of am, but at the same time, this is serious. No, you don't. Shut up! You murdered that poor girl! You're a freak! I mean every word. Do I? That's not good. Oh, you're just giving me the knife. Look, I acknowledge last episode I said I'd kill you, if you said anything to anyone, but I didn't think it'd be like this. And suddenly, getting justice does not feel so... pleasing. I... I can't. Wait till he wants to just kill her? Or is he... Huh. It's almost as if she's mocking him a bit, even though it's knowing full well he can't move. Ow. Stab, stab, stab. That's gruesome. That's quite a gruesome sight. Yuri? Stop it! Ah. At least we don't have to see this sight. Shut up, none of this is okay. We need to call the police or something. Oh, it was just a dream. God, I thought it was real. Never mind. What? What in the world? Oh yeah, he must have forgotten to eat when he got home or something. He probably thought it was too late, and... in the afternoon. Huh. That long? I guess he... Snap, how long was I asleep? This is not gonna look good for the headmaster that just threatened to expel me. I shouldn't go to school in this condition anyway. I feel sick. So he has a fever or something. I kinda know what that's like, though I remember waking up a little earlier, but I couldn't get up. The last time I was that sick anyway. Or maybe he just feels sick from what he just dreamed or something. Oh right, Monica's party. My old training gear. Keeping my skills sharp may not be a bad idea in case anything were to happen. You know, for someone that's sick, I'm impressed with his willpower to do things like this. I wouldn't be able to move. And unless he's just sick from what he just dreamed and his lack of appetite. Might help to keep my mind off things too. Oh, yeah, I kinda get that. Panic attacks are not easy to handle. I usually try not to have them. Drunk? Oh my goodness, why even go to such a party? Oh right, she's waiting for me. Well, at least she apologized to them. It was probably best I didn't go. Thankfully. At least to... never mind. Yeah, after what I saw... Yeah, that clearly will work. No, it won't. Sadly... Actually, I'm not sure what's worse. Then again, maybe I have. I mean, there are probably worse things. So, yeah, you probably should stop those habits then. Yeah, but you gotta work hard, otherwise it's gonna mean nothing. Don't think about that stuff! Yeah, exactly. It sounds weird too. Yeah, it's not that simple. Yeah, exactly. That is sort of true. Having sort of experienced it myself a little bit back then, but I don't want to do that sort of thing. Those weird. I don't want to do weird things. No, you're desperate. There's a difference. Actually, then again, maybe she is. I don't know. If you want to marry him so badly, wait till after you've graduated. Yeah, okay, I was right. Desperation. Okay, yeah, she's asking for help. That's good. Alright. Oh no. Say, are you drunk? Ah! What was she thinking? You gotta be kidding me. Why would you do that? Okay. Wait, this is Marika's party. What was she thinking saying this up? Drinking games? What kind of sick party is this? Idiots. But of course, I'm not there yet, so I can't say that. Oh, that's sweet. Yeah, you got it right. Oh, no, that's not what she meant! She did not. This is, as much as I hate what's happening right now, I can't help but laugh. What? 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 Dude, why not just get some water? Or the apple juice at the very least, if it's... I don't... Yeah, all of you pretty much are. How responsible. Either way, I've never had alcohol, and I don't plan on ever drinking it. I'm not interested in it. How many people did Monica invite? This is insane. Ah. Yeah. I'm not that surprised. Why would anybody go to a party like this? Hi. You said Seo's been drinking? Figures. What, he knows? What? You're saying this isn't the first time she's had alcohol or something like that? Just who are these people? Okay, never mind. Is Natsuki here? That's a shame. I was hoping to talk to her about something. Hey, don't beat yourself too hard, okay? Okay, I need to focus. She knows you didn't mean anything yesterday. Oh, her again. What do you think you're doing? Okay, you are getting some sleep. You know you shouldn't be drinking. Drink some water instead next time. I never said that. Oh, that's sad. A sad truth, perhaps. At least to some people, anyway. You know that's not true, Sayori. You're drunk and letting your emotions get all over the place. Come on, let's get you to bed. Yeah, it's almost as if her depressive state was showing. Yuri, what in the world are you thinking? This just friendly gestures. Yeah, that is, you know, I do have to say that is an interesting outfit, but anyway. Yeah, she really has no reason to. You're like one of her boys or something, right? Yeah, but that doesn't excuse what you've done. quite so. But that's no you can't just use them as a... I mean, that's typically what women do when they apologize. I mean, forgiveness isn't a bad thing to want, but still... And you should be willing to if she's being genuine here. That's kind of arrogant, but anyway. Oh. Oh, that's a first. Yeah, I think she's setting you up here. And no, even if you were to ask, I have no reason to even take you out. You know, I'm kind of just realizing the kitchen here, it looks a lot like mine. If this is like Marka's house or something like that, then it looks a lot like mine for some reason. My character, I mean, the main character's kitchen. But the thing is, if I heard correctly, it's usually ideal for men to go and talk to the lady first, but I don't think I have guts to even do that. I should, and then again, the woman has really caught my eye. And the ones that sort of have are already married or have someone in their life already. So I just don't bother. No, don't even dare. You just said you weren't going to, you stick with your word. No, I think the phrase you're looking for is drowning out sorrows. Sayori fell asleep almost instantly. She should be alright now. I got downstairs really fast. Even if you know where Marka is, I need to talk to her. And I probably should say hello. Thanks. Oh no. You stupid girl. Okay, never mind. I'm surprised the police haven't been called. There's neighbors nearby, right? You. Monica. What? Why is everybody talking about me? This makes no sense. I haven't even introduced myself once. They just seem to know my name for some reason. Monica, what are you doing? Yeah, exactly. You got yourself into this mess. I'm not helping you out. But then again, I do need to talk to you. Good to meet you and all, but I need to speak with Monica for a few minutes. In private, if you don't mind. You can have her back, I just need to talk to her. You can have her back, I just need to talk. Not what I would do. Why does everybody know that? Idiots. Okay. Shut up. Tell me why you wanted me here. Yeah, exactly. You left me no other option. You should have just told them off. They'll come back as soon as I'm gone. And besides, I don't care. Well, you should. Kick them into private areas if you really want to say no. Well, what? Right. What's the party for anyway? It seems a bit overdone. Your birthday, you say? Oh. Yeah, at this rate, don't. Oh, happy birthday. Now, what am I doing here? So how old are you now? 19, really? Oh, I thought you were 18, but you know what, okay, yeah, you're 19. That makes sense. Nope, I'm gonna be 18 for another 8 months or so. Huh, well, so he's 17, that's confirmed, and I was working when I was 17. Quite a journey that was. No, I'm just better than you. Anyway. Have you seen Natsuki recently? Her too. Ah. Oh. Someone stalked her here? Hmm. Sort of, but that's none of your business. Besides, I just needed to talk to her about something, nothing that major. Yeah, that depends on what you're asking. Okay. Alright then, what is it? Hmm. I mean, if they've forgiven you, it's... What is this thing? Forgive and forget? I mean, if you're sorry, then... Hypothetically, you mean? Okay, so let me think about this. If you're sorry and... Okay, if... Hypothetically, if everybody's forgotten about it, then... Yeah, you don't have to worry too much about it, but... Yeah, it's important to be sorry about it. I mean, if no one else remembers, I mean, I know a being that will remember, and you can at least apologize to them. Or at least be sorry. Did this happen in a nightmare or something? Yeah, it's almost as if she remembers the original game's events. It's normal to have dark dreams if that's what you're worried about. Is it? Have I had dreams like that? I mean, usually usually things just happen and I can't... I mean, sometimes I'm able to control it and others I can't. It feels more fascinating than dark to me sometimes. You'd never do it, but it lingers in your mind. I mean, you could do it, but you choose not to. You can't control your dreams, so what you imagined isn't important. It's important on how it affects you when you're awake. Actually, you sort of can. It depends on what's in your heart. Or maybe some dreams just happen for some reason. There are meanings here and there. If you are ashamed despite it being a dream, I think that shame enough is alone to prove you... is enough to prove that you'd never do it again, or you'd try not to. Yeah, you did. No? So, we're here again. Actually, I've never been here before. I've seen it all on YouTube until now. So, go on. changed. So this wasn't how it was supposed to go? Who dies? A little concerning, but I appreciate it. Not really, it feels pretty normal-ish to me, aside from the crazy, like, behavior from Yuri every now and then. Small changes, what changes? Okay. Right. I mean, everyone is selfish. It's not bad to be that I mean, it's kind of impossible to not be selfish, but okay. Let's go with it. Okay. Yeah, but I have the right to decide that, right? I know. Yeah, judging by how everything's going, I bet it's going to get darker later on. I almost regret recording this, but you know what? Never mind. Yeah, and that's an interesting gimmick. Though at the same time, I'm worried it's gonna affect things every time I have to save and leave. Yeah, I hope it doesn't automatically do that. I don't want to play this game in one sitting. That is something I am not willing to do. Right. Right. I'm wondering if they actually made it work like that somehow. Right. Yeah, at least you know you need to back off, so I appreciate that. Well, if you're sorry, then yeah, I can find myself in doing so. Besides, I didn't really like them that much anyway, the first time seeing the original game. And I didn't like you either. Though, technically, if we were to choose healthiest options for a marriage, you're probably the ideal person. But anyway. Yeah, the second option is pretty most common, and I'm gonna choose it anyway. Thanks, Monica. Well, that was... I can, but what about... I have no concern for you. What? I imagine she has. Well, enjoy the rest of your party. Ah. Hmm. Yeah. Ah! No! What was she thinking? Oh, you again? Boy, go back to Monica. She's out now. I left. Okay. That woman. It's more like you can't control your own lust. Not now. Wait till later. Not now. You can beat them up later. Yeah, exactly. That's... You... What is wrong with these people? If you so much as much touch her, I will gladly break your fingers. And the night is still. What? What does that even mean? Okay, I couldn't help but laugh at that. It reminds me of that part in Cars. I'm not Sayori. She's resting upstairs and you should be too. You boys can have Monica back, okay? I'm sorry for taking up your time with her. You two are getting so annoying. You can have Monica back. Shut up. Already. You want me to carve those eyes out? Just say that. Yeah, exactly. Come on, Yuri, let's get you to bed. Okay. How? Yeah, exactly. How much did she drink? Unless her going to that area with me was actually affecting real time somehow. Women are fairly emotional in general, I think. But then again, I do admire women that do you know what, it doesn't matter. Yeah. Language. You're not a better main character, you need to fix your own. You know what I mean. What? Oh my goodness. Come on up the stairs, I'll help you. Sayori can do it, so can you. Yeah, if say I forgot to add if, okay. I don't care, we're getting you to bed and all the beds are upstairs. Fine. Okay. That's quite an image in my head. You owe me one for this. Yeah, I imagine it must be difficult. He's strong. Very clingy today, aren't you? I don't think I should say that, but okay. Don't fall asleep on me now, we're almost there. Yeah, I imagine. No. Yeah, almost. Yeah, you've made it. You can let go now. Hey, be careful. You will hurt yourself if... How do you even know that? It doesn't matter. What are you doing? What gang you're inside? She must have... It must have been like candy to her or something like that. Yeah, you better stop that. I'm going to get you inside this room and put you down onto your bed. Yeah. What face? You have to be elaborate, woman. I was born with this face. This is my normal face. Okay, that's enough. Probably for the best. Whichever one you want, dear. Shh! Calm down, you'll wake Sayori. And she is wearing a sweater, so... Oh, okay. Get all warm and comfy now. Yeah, no kidding. Good night, Yuri. Hmm? Okay, just for a minute or two. Well, at this rate, yeah, but neither of us are ready for such a thing. I'd have to say if this were a real person, but anyway. But I might be more... actually, no, I'm not. I'm not ready for such a thing personally. I still have a lot to do. You know you can't keep me here forever. Get some rest. You know I'm not the hugging type. Well, I might be, but, Hugs are comforting, but still. You know, I really think you might. If there's anyone who could do it, name of the woman I could potentially marry one day, it's... oh. Okay, never mind. Actually, what am I saying? That's stupid. For a while, I wasn't sure why. I've always felt alone my whole life. Never wanted someone to be with me. Never want them there either. Then suddenly you came along, and now without you, everything else feels cold. I can't see myself going alone. Is this misspelled, or is this, actually how it's spelled? I can't remember. Okay. It probably is a misspelling. Anyway. I mean, I'm on a road either way, even if I wanted someone there with me, but... never mind. You're the only person I've met who makes me feel... anything. That's not true. That can't be true. I'm thinking it might... I think you're getting lost confused with love. And that's kind of a bad thing. And... Sayoi? Sayoi? Oh wait. If you tell anybody about this, you're dead. Yes, Sayoi? I think they forgot to put quotes for Sayoi there, but, you know, it doesn't matter. Or maybe that's intentional. Thanks, Sayoi. Good night. That idiot woman. Okay. Hey, Natsuki, how are you? You don't appear drunk. Oh, poor thing. Don't stress it too much. You didn't miss a whole lot, apart from Sayori and Yuri getting a little too drunk. And... yeah, I had to protect them from getting, harassed, I guess you could say. Yeah, you would have done the same thing, I'm sure. You said you didn't get much sleep last night. Was it because of what happened? Misspelling. That much? Yeah, I'd be spooked too if someone was following. It depends on who was following me, otherwise... But then again, if they had ill intent, of course I'd be a little freaked out. It is brave of you to come out, all things considered. I'm sorry. You should have called me if you needed an escort. Maybe you should find a guy that you like that can do that for you. But Natsuki, you can't keep going on like this. Next time that guy stalks you, let me do something about it. Perhaps I can talk to him. I mean, he has training, he could help. Oh. So you've been told. Okay, yeah, that's good. I'm sorry, Natsuki, but I can't do that until I know for sure you're fine. Out of respect, for your privacy, I'll try not to get in too deep into your business, but I can't just stand by either. I know, and aside from the bad language, I just want you to be safe. I'll try. Good night. And be quiet. They are asleep. Okay. Right. Back to business. Now I gotta make sure nothing else happens. They left already? Just how long was I talking? Well, this ended a lot faster than I thought it would. And they didn't even offer to stay and clean up. Wait, this is Sayori's house? You used your vice president's house to You're more pathetic than I thought. I'll help. I'll help you clean up. Okay, I mean, I don't know what to say. This is pathetic. Yeah. I won't. Yeah, to some extent, yeah, it kind of is, but in this case, no. I'll get it. Can I help you? Somewhat. Who are you? He just tells her outright? I mean, what am I saying? He just tells him outright? She's asleep at the moment. Did you need to speak with her? Bit below your pay grade to be checking up on little girls, isn't it? Like, how can you tell it's a detective? What if it's someone dressing up as one? Right. Let me be incredibly blunt. I don't feel comfortable giving you details on my friend, no matter how small they are. I do like blunt behavior. It's very straightforward, and it can be humorous at times. Though, it being on women does kind of make me feel uncomfortable. Anyway. Oh, I believe you. I somewhat don't to some extent, but okay. Oh, I believe you, but that's not what that concerns me. What concerns me is why the police have a 24-hour watch on this little random girl. I was with her yesterday. I was there when one of you stalked her home last night. I want answers. Well, he does his undercover work well, if that's the case. Rumors. You'll forgive me if I find that hard to believe. I'm pretty on edge when it comes to police, but even though I've met a few, the ones I've met are surprisingly friendly. At least the ones I had to talk to, but anyway. At least where I'm from. How large? Oh dear. Yeah, but he has debts he needs to pay off. If that's the case, otherwise she will not be safe. Maybe he's not that abusive to Natsuki, so... But at the same time, if she's scared of him, then... I'm vague, and it could just be... You know, it doesn't matter. Is that really necessary? Okay. I see. It won't be fear once she understands what's going on. It's going to be more like concern. I mean, she's already scared. Yeah, it's a bit late for that. Natsuki is terrified, thinking she's being hunted by you people. But, look, I understand this is a bit beyond me. I won't tell her if it helps. At least not now, anyway. If this escalates, I will. But if I think her life is in danger in any way, I will be doing everything I can. At least what I can do. Yeah, me too. I'm kind of a bit skeptical if he looks a bit young for a detective. It could be a setup. But who knows? Maybe this is true. I mean, yeah, that is true too. And Natsuki's fine, by the way. She's sleeping here tonight. You better watch her well. I'll blame you. If anything happens to her, okay, you know what? It doesn't matter. I shouldn't make threats I don't mean. Like that one with Yuri. I regret meaning that. Of course. What? Oh, right. Nobody important, don't worry. Oh, right! I forgot to have him arrest you, darn it! Okay. Remember when Natsuki was telling you about a stalker following her here? He had to come to talk to her about it. I told him she was asleep and he seemed content. I don't think it was anything urgent. I should have had him arrest you, though. A lot of people, you say? So the cops are somewhat unreliable, are they? And that's sad. It's part of the reason I didn't choose to become a police officer. And besides, I was too young when I did think about it. Probably a good idea. She might feel safer if she knows she has friends looking after her. Yeah, surprisingly. Don't know if she'd be happy or outraged to hear that. Yeah. No. Oh yeah, after yesterday, I think I've had enough of those. My house is only next door after all, and unlike you guys, I will go over there. Instead of staying over. Okay, I didn't even read that until, just now. Yeah, you owe me one. I think. I think that's how it works. Yeah, I don't even care if I didn't bring a present. This was stupid of you. And of course, you're not taking me seriously. Typical. Typical woman. But then again, that's not exactly true. I'm pretty sure they do take me seriously, I just think they're not taking me seriously enough, like, lowering themselves. I cannot wait to sleep in tomorrow. Well, with my sleep schedule, I try and wake up early. Usually. Unless I go to sleep later. It depends. And that's it for today. Until next time.